Anchor is the best way to make a podcast. Anchor gives you everything you need in one place for free, which you can use from your phone or your laptop. Creation tools allow you to record and edit your podcast so that way it sounds great. They'll distribute your podcast on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and many more. You can easily make money from your podcast with minimum listenership. Welcome to the Culture Wars Podcast. This is episode number, I don't know.
Well, technically it's episode number 2 because...
Yeah, it's a whole rebrand. I got my sister in the joint now, man.
Exactly.
New us. It ain't a new year yet, but it's a whole new us. Shout out to iHeartRadio. Shout out to Spotify. Shout out to Facebook Live.
Yeah, because we are on Facebook Live today.
We're on Facebook Live right now. Had no copyright, bitches. I'm with Spotify and iHeart. So I can play music if I want.
Okay.
So, shout out to Spotify. Shout out to iHeart. Shout out to, shout out to everybody that's sponsoring this podcast. Apple Podcasts, iTunes. Anybody that's on Facebook Live looking right now, check us out on YouTube. Culture Wars Podcast. Like, share, subscribe. Wars with a Z. Follow the page on Instagram. Follow it on Facebook. Follow it on Twitter. All that good shit. So.
I didn't even know we had a Twitter.
Yes, we have a Twitter. And I'm going to give that to you right after this. So that way you know.
Bugging. You gotta shout me out. Like, come on.
Shout out to my sister.
Thank you. Because I needed that.
Ace.
So I'm going by Ace on this podcast for the Facebook Live that don't know.
Mm-hmm.
ACE, you feel me? Mm-hmm. So whatever, you know, Ace. Got it.
Hey, look. If you have Apple Podcasts, make sure, please, Culture Wars Podcast, Wars with a Z, hit the reviews, the stars in that motherfucker, give us a rating, because we trying to get up there with the podcast that's already big out there. So, you know. So, how was your day, sis?
It was alright. You know, work shit, whatever. Okay. But anyway, so, what we gonna talk about today?
You had a good topic that happened this morning.
Okay, so before, I even, because it is Messy Monday, isn't it?
Messy Monday, slime, let's get it.
It is Messy Monday, isn't it? Ooh,
let's go.
Oh, Lord, you know what? I'm going to hold off to that. I'm going to hold off. Okay. You know what? Before you even do that, my brother just hit me with some crazy shit, yo. Mm-hmm. He told me oatmeal look like herpes.
Because it do. Anybody on Facebook Live right now, and anybody that's listening, when you get this on YouTube and iHeartRadio, in the reviews, in the comments on YouTube, again, Culture Wars Podcast, Wars with a Z, comment and tell me if y'all think oatmeal look like herpes.
Oatmeal does not look like herpes.
Oatmeal does look like herpes.
No, I don't think it does. Regardless of the fact. Anywho,
it was something that I heard on the podcast called The Brilliant Idiots with Charlamagne, and they was like, for some reason, the day I was listening to it, they said that, and I was just like, I guess I caught it on that part, and it was just like,
maybe that wasn't really what they were talking about.
They was talking about something with food.
I'm pretty sure it wasn't oatmeal looking like herpes.
I don't know what they was. I think they were just talking about herpes, and then said something about oatmeal looking like herpes. But that's neither here nor there. I hit her with that today because hey, logic of the day.
Logic of the day? Really?
Logic of the day.
That's not logic of the day. I'm sorry, it's not. It's just oatmeal looking like herpes. Cool, whatever. Anywho.
But that's neither here nor there. If you eat herpes, I'm
If you eat herpes.
If you eat oatmeal, I'm sorry. If you sitting here and you on Facebook Live and you eat oatmeal right now, and I said oatmeal looks like herpes, and you looking down at your bowl, I apologize. But I work in I said it because I brought it up to her because the simple fact that I used to eat oatmeal all the time until I caught that visual, and then I work in a grocery store too, so I have to look at the oatmeal box. So it's just like I just can't unsee it no more. That's why I brought it up.
Yeah, no, bro. Yeah, no. But I do have a question for you, for people who hop on Facebook Live or whatever. Let's say, okay, so who actually gets beat up in cheating? If you get cheated on, do you beat the girl up? Well, of course you're not gonna beat the girl up, but
No, I'm gonna call you.
are you? So does the girl get beat up or does the guy get beat up, or they both just get a bullet?
Who cheated first?
That doesn't matter.
That's depending on who cheated first.
Shit, I don't know. What the
Okay, that's like that's like with domestic violence. Whoever gets the phone first, the other one going to jail.
bullshit? What? Yo, son. So if
And second of all, black men don't cheat. So we're gonna put that out here right now.
I'm about to end this whole thing, like, end the live and everything. Like, what you mean? BS. First of all, to me, on all honesty, I mean, females. Oh, damn. Females are instantly going to curse out the female and the guy. So technically, I guess they both going to get the bullet. But
Well,
however,
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I feel like, first of all, she don't owe you no loyalty.
Mm-hmm.
He does. So therefore, sis, he gets beat up. Leave that girl alone. Let she come crazy, then beat her up.
I mean, I agree with you because.
So you gonna
but
try?
why? But then again, why you? I mean, not saying to you, but for any female that would be out here that got cheated on by a guy, why are you checking the female anyway when you need to be checking your nigga?
Because females don't. I don't know the way that our brains operate. We don't necessarily be thinking like, oh, let me go beat him up, even though he did wrong. It's always like, oh, let me go beat that bitch ass. Yeah, no.
I think that's the new females nowadays.
Females are just a little different. I mean, we not wrapped too tight.
Hey, you know, y'all. Hey, I can't. I can only speak for the male point of view. I can't speak for the female point of view. So, that's why I have you there for just for conversations.
All right. I can't be saying I can't beat up everybody. First of all, I'm small, okay, my guy. I'm small.
I've seen you in action.
I'm just gonna eat.
Do you realize what you've done to me?
Well, sit. I did. For the record, everybody, I did not do anything to this man. He is delusional. You feel me?
Notice.
First of all,
everybody that's watching, I'm the oldest. It's not my blood sister, but this my blood sister. And she got the strength of a damn man. She fucking put me in the garage. Like, pushed me in the garage. Shit, let's just say she was Chris Brown, I was Rihanna in the situation. Like, and then it was hot in the damn garage. I felt like I almost died.
I'm trying to make it seem like I just abuse you. Like, that's not what it is. I don't just go around abusing people, you know? Like,
nah, but you don't unless you have to.
That's a whole nother story. Unless I had
At that moment, did you have to?
I probably did.
You probably did. I
don't just go off the bunkers and be like, oh, I'm about to go fight this person.
No, you don't. I never said you did.
Oh, well, I didn't just push you in the garage just for nothing, right? Damn.
I'm old. You gotta remind me just in case something had happened.
It's a lie, everybody. But anyway, so
it happened. But
so you trying to tell me, like, if Shorty cheated on you, you gonna go straight to the female, or you gonna curse her out, blah blah blah? You're not gonna go to the male?
No, because if I was in that situation, would the nigga come to me?
Probably.
If he was a real man, he would check his female.
I don't see that happening.
I mean, you're not gonna see that happening anyway because this generation is fucked. And this generation of so-called men don't know how to be men. They know how to be bitches.
Point well taken. Look at you. If only you had a Laffy Taffy. Like, high five. What? Hi, Taffy.
Hey, shit. Doritos.
Alright. But anyway, so let me tell y'all a story, right? Mm-hmm. Just pretending that you didn't hear the story earlier.
Okay.
So, I did, since, you know, we always raw dog in this conversation. Raw dog in the convo, you feel me?
Raw dog, all day.
And it's also like Messy Monday. Why not call it Messy Monday?
So if it's a Messy Monday, I bet you won't say her name.
I bet you I won't because I don't know it. I don't know that. Other than that, I probably would have. But why did I have like a woman incident at like 5:30 this morning?
Too fucking early.
5:30 this morning. First of all, I am a good friend. So if you constantly call me, I'm going to think that it's an emergency, and I'm going to, like, instantly like, hit you up. Like, I'm not going to tell y'all word for word what this message said, but, however, I wasn't smashing, dude. I wasn't with the guy.
Shit, shorty. What did she say? What was the conversation?
Just...
I mean, it wasn't the conversation, but what was said?
Just pretty much, like, if you want them, take them type of thing.
Now the nigga homeless.
Probably not. Like, I hope not. In all honesty, I do not wish that upon nobody because it's cold out here in the streets.
Hey, man, shit.
So if y'all see me, I'm going to be passing out, you know, hot water and tea bags or whatnot. Why not?
Pause.
Oh, yeah.
Pause.
But, it was. Like, I really sat there, like, after I got off the phone, first of all, I was unbothered. Because it's 5:30 in the morning. I'm tired. I just got my goddaughter and everything. Like, I'm tired. Once the conversation was over, I just, like, hung up and fell like to sleep. I couldn't do it no more.
Who wants to argue at 5:30 in the morning, though?
Bro, I don't know.
About bullshit.
I don't know. Who argues that early? Bro, did you even brush your teeth? Did you wash your face?
Nah, she talking with the dragon
that
breath
cold
on the phone.
in your eye, did you even wipe that shit out? Like, did you flick it somewhere? Like,
she didn't get to wash her ass. She arguing about something.
Like, who argues that early in the morning?
I could see if she was on her way to work and then she had the energy for that shit. But at the same time, the person that you're talking to about that bullshit doesn't have the energy for that shit. And it's just like nobody wants to hear that.
I don't go to work. Well, I don't log into work until 8:30. Between those two times. Call me around those two times. Because guess what? I'm up. But if you really want me to argue, call me around 12. Because that's when I have the time and the energy and everything else. But having that woman-to-woman thing, it wasn't it.
Hey, check your dudes out here. Check your guys out here because we ain't got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that out here. And my sister is the one that's going to run down. And if she would have ran down if it wasn't that early.
I ran right under the covers because I was
tired. She ran under the covers because she was tired, but I bet you if it was 4 o'clock in the afternoon, she would have ran down.
Lord for mercy.
I bet you.
Lord for mercy, please.
So be careful.
Whoever this one person is on my live, you loyal.
Right. Matter of fact, what you want to talk about since you went here and you the only one in here? Do you have a topic that you think we should discuss? What's on your mind? Whoever this may be.
Yeah, but before we, well, as we're waiting on that or whatever.
As we're waiting on that, yeah.
So, how do y'all feel about? Okay, like I guess like your father, mother, whomever was married, their ex-wife, ex-husband, whatever, their family is like their family still family. Are their family still family? Like, would you consider their family like?
I don't consider it family because it's not blood related.
So,
but at the same time, I know where you're going with this, so go ahead.
Oh, yeah, because you're the one who brought it up. Okay, cool. Because he said, well, is it okay to smash?
If you have a aunt.
Okay.
Speaking of... No. Okay, no, we're going to do this. If you have an aunt.
We're going to do this.
And... Matter of fact, we're going to speak for both sides. If you have an aunt and an uncle, but y'all not related, and you consider that person attractive, but you know that they have kids and you cool with their kids, but their kids is damn near grown and you're older than their kids, is it okay to holler?
You lost me. I'm sorry. What happened?
The same conversation that we was having earlier is what I just asked them.
Wow, but why can't you just elaborate for the people in the back?
Should you smash your not real aunt? Is the question.
Someone said no.
Y'all not family, so why not? What you think?
I'm saying no. Because I feel like at the end of the day,
But y'all not really family.
What
I
does
mean,
that
I
mean?
know what I know what you're getting at, but because you told me about the situation, and that's nasty.
Yeah.
Because y'all, that's not y'all. No, nah. But okay, so this person, that's my guy. Well, shout out to Juice. So I'm not giving out no goddamn names. Hey,
Hey,
look.
Okay, so for the people
If
who
she gave
just
me a shot, I would.
here. So for the people who just came onto the live, right? I'm gonna repeat the stupidity that he said.
This is not stupidity.
I'm gonna repeat the stupidity that he said earlier.
Yo, I'm getting more love on your live than on my regular.
Let me finish. He said oatmeal looks like herpes. I repeat.
Okay.
I repeat. Damn it. Oatmeal.
Takia, I hope you're not eating because
Oatmeal
yeah,
looks
I said
like herpes. Ooh.
So, can I get a vote on who thinks oatmeal looks like herpes? I tried that.
Juice said if you real, you'll say who she is.
We don't say names on this podcast, brother.
Who is it? I need to know.
Oh, I said I was gonna show you her too. But
Don't show me, because I'll say her name.
Oh yeah, no. But nah,
I'm
we don't say names on this podcast because we trying to go to the next level, and in order for us to get to the next level, we don't need no lawsuits for names that's being said. So, yeah.
I mean, we can't even point them to the right direction
Hey, look.
of who this person is.
YouTube, like, share, subscribe. Yeah, oatmeal is nasty. Like, share, and subscribe. The Culture Wars Podcast. On YouTube, like, share, subscribe.
Really pink? Like I just swallowed my whole Laffy Taffy off of that.
Like, share, subscribe on Spotify. Like, share, subscribe on Apple Podcasts if you have an iPhone. iPhone gang. No Androids over here. You dig?
Hey, bring up the next topic. You got this.
Okay. What's on
top of the dome?
What's on the top of the dome? On top of the dome.
Oh.
Do you think that
off the top of the dome, he's struggling? It's okay.
No, I want to say this, but I don't know how I want to say it.
Duh, I do know that. You right, Pink. My bad. See, look at that.
Fuck that. Fuck it. Who you think shot Ghost?
AI. Really? Because Kadira don't even watch Power, so she can't say nothing about it.
That's fine. For anybody in here that watches Power, who you think shot Ghost?
Tasha's new boyfriend.
I said that too, because I had to think about it. I was
Seriously, Kadira? She don't watch Power, so of course she's like anti-Power.
Okay.
She's the worst.
Well, I think that Tasha, new dude.
Janet Jackson. Really, Courtney?
So did you hear about this Kanye West?
No.
No. He's trying to compare the strip club to sex trafficking.
What?
So, do you think sex trafficking and going to the strip club and sex trafficking is the same thing?
What? Wait, I've been to a strip club one time, okay? I've been to a strip club one time. One time and one time only. Would I go again? Sure, why not? I don't know what really goes on behind closed doors inside of a strip club. Who knows?
I had to restart this damn podcast twice because I messed up. So shout out to Google Podcast, shout out to Spotify, shout out to Apple Podcasts. Just to recap on what we was talking about.
Because he keep fucking up.
I was fucking up. I fucked up because I tried to go on Facebook and show her this person, and it didn't work out like that.
No, let me tell y'all the stupid shit, right? Okay, he goes on the phone to go on Facebook. Mind you, there's a whole laptop in front of us.
But you know what happened with that, right? It took me to another what's the name.
Do you know the person's name?
I do know the person's name, but
so
I
all you
wanted
gotta
to
do
show
is
you the
search it in
picture
it. All right.
and tell me if she's smashable. And yes, that's a new word. Smashable, if it wasn't already a word.
We're not doing that, okay, buddy? All right. Oh, but being that we're on live, this is actually gonna be pretty clutch. So, because we're gonna run back the smashing on the first date questions. So,
Right.
now that we have people on live, smashing on the first date, does that make you to a hoe? Well, does that make you a hoe?
Female wise.
Such double
Because that's what
standards.
you said. That's what you said.
It's such a double standard.
It's not a double standard.
It is, because if a male smash on the first night, you're not a hoe. You just...
Strippers are willing and paid, so no, it's not sex trafficking. I agree. So we're going to transition that topic and talk about is sex on the first date. Somebody said no.
Why not? Well, I mean, I do... Exactly. Why does it have to be female-wise?
It has to be female-wise because that's how Ace brought it up to me. That's how...
you are...
That's how she brought it up to me. She didn't say it as far as men and women go. She said it as far as...
You're absolutely right. Because if a male want to smash on the first night, then that's just really nothing. If a female want to smash on the first night, we're considered as hoes. Why can't we just be considered as...
If a male wants to smash on the first night, you have to give us consent. Because that's not going to go as well as it should.
Hey, yeah.
So,
Hey, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, no. When a female wants to smash on the first night.
Oh, that's a good thing to talk about. That's a good thing. That's a good topic right there. See, I just flipped that right there, and I'm about to flip this topic on you and them.
All right, go ahead, flip it.
And this is kind of...
Flip it.
Yeah, this is kind of off the oop, and I want you to dunk this motherfucker.
All right, go ahead.
If a female has sex with a male unwillingly on the male side, is it rape?
Wait, run that back. I'm a little slow.
If a female has sex with a male without that male's consent, is it rape?
Yeah.
So with you saying yeah, why is it that if a guy was to come out and say that, he would get laughed at? But when a female say they got raped, it's serious.
Bro, I don't know. Like, I'm not a double standard individual. I feel like we should all be treated as equal,
I'm trying to take this
like
podcast to the
motherfucking
next
equal
level.
sign. You feel me?
I'm trying to take this podcast to the next level.
Damn it, Courtney, that had to be the longest fucking... Shit.
Read this, what's the name, to the audience that doesn't have Facebook Live that's listening to us.
Which one?
Read this topic, right? Read this comment right here.
I can't read.
Okay, Floyd Mayweather. If the female is in her mind...
If the female has it... Do you want me to read it?
Yes, you read
Alright,
it.
if the female has it in her mind to smash on the first night, that's her choice. Doesn't make her a hoe. Agreed. Hold on.
Seymour.
It's just a one night stand.
Okay, so don't be mad when we do something like that either. Because we got to dig naturally
You can read
stronger.
that one because I don't have a penis.
Because we got to dig and naturally stronger. LOL. I don't know what that means, and I'm not laughing because
He show it.
we got to dig and we're natural and
All you gotta do is
naturally
actually
stronger.
elaborate.
What the hell does that mean? Naturally stronger. Clean that up for me, please, because I don't know what that meant. Or elaborate on it, or whatever you need to do.
Die here.
I'm trying not to. For everybody that's on YouTube. I say YouTube on Facebook Live right now. Shout out to you. Please like, share, subscribe to the Culture Wars podcast. Wars with a Z. I gotta keep saying that for everybody that does not know. You type in the S, you gonna type it in on the search bar on YouTube, and you gonna get some white shit. So, is Z backwards from S?
No, when I did this, I was wondering if they were saying it backwards.
I was like, what the hell?
All right. All right.
Culture Wars Podcast on YouTube, Culture Wars Podcast on Spotify, Culture Wars Podcast on Apple Podcast. We just got on iHeartRadio. Shout out to iHeartRadio. Give me 5, sis.
Okay. So one thing that we didn't talk about on the last one was, why do people have to define you by the tattoos that you have or where they're placed?
Okay.
I don't feel like... Well, it depends. Honestly, it depends on the job. In my opinion, it depends on the job. But, however, just because I got multiple goddamn tattoos, we're going to pause on that. Just because I have multiple tattoos, does not mean that I'm a bad lawyer, doctor, police officer, etc., etc. You can list down a whole bunch of jobs.
I'm just going to say, if my house is on fire and the firefighter comes to try to save me, if a firefighter comes to my house and my house is on fire and the firefighter wants to save me and I see tattoos on his face, I'm going to think that's the Grim Reaper. So, no. I'm sorry. I'm good. I'm straight. I'm cool on that.
Ayo. It shouldn't matter. It honestly shouldn't matter. First of all, they coming to save you. You're not going to care about none of that.
Would you allow a police officer with tattoos on his face to goddamn save your life?
I don't really do shit. See, a lot of people are saying what?
What to what?
So your dumbass damn...
What did I say? Oh, that shit. Man, look. I'm already going to hell. Might as well let me burn. Basically, goddamn, I'm looking at the Crossroads videos from the goddamn Bone Thugs and Harmony shit. You might as well just let me go. I lived the great life. I have no regrets.
Alright, I'm out.
If somebody has a tattoo on their face, I said what I said. Sure did.
Hey, yeah.
My
Nah, stay on.
No, stay on. Stay on.
Oops, damn.
Dara? Drea?
Dara.
Okay, Dara.
God.
Hey, okay, I couldn't see that. But nah, stay on. All y'all stay on.
You see how he had to chop and screw your name? Like, it's Dara.
Nah, cause your phone is big, but the letters is small. So
you just need glasses.
Yeah, I do. What? What are y'all waiting for? What?
You did chop and screw her name.
Oh, I'm sorry. Jessica. I apologize. Hello, Jessica.
You did chop and screw her name. You didn't even try. Like, you
no, because I looked and I was like, huh?
Wow.
Why
do most black people? I swear to God, he did. Why do most black people name their kids some like?
Well, my name is Azani. People can't pronounce that shit. But like they gotta take it's 100 times before they pronounce that.
Oh, mine is Ashley, so I don't have that problem.
So go ahead. What was you saying?
But why do most black people gotta name their kids the most complicated names in the world, but yet get mad when people can't pronounce it? Like, whose fault is that?
Oh,
yours?
You know I have. You know what I want to say? Stop naming your daughter Heaven, knowing she going to hell.
Yeah. So on that note,
stop naming your daughter. The fuck? What is another fucking name that you know your damn daughter or your son can't live up to?
Oh, like Majesty or something like that.
Yeah, like I hate these dumbass names. Like leave them dumbass names to the white folks.
Name.
Like Majesty is cool if you Chris Brown and trying to have another kid. Because you know your child could get a job anywhere if you're
Black people are always trying to be different, but however they're different is stupid. I agree 100%. Like,
it's stupid as hell. And it's just like be creative.
You need to be smart with your creativity, pretty
Right.
much. Like, you need to. Because, first of all, people, off rip, you get judged by your name when you put in an application. Off rip.
Another name for a female.
Off rip.
Another name for a female or a male. Honesty. You know damn well they're going to be lying when they get older. I hate shit like that. I hate shit like that.
You know, take the wheel. Somebody take the wheel.
Did we talk about on the last podcast why we don't support our own?
No. Which it brings me to a great like little story. So I go to some like little pop-up event, and of course it's a whole bunch of females. First of all, out here in Charlotte, I don't know about anywhere else, but out here in Charlotte, a lot of people sell. Okay, out here in Charlotte, a lot of people sell lashes.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Blashes, by the way. My homie Nikura do be selling lashes. They're mink. So,
What's the name?
Blashes.
She black?
Yeah.
Okay. I had a feeling.
But no, so I go out to a pop-up like little event or whatever, and there's mad females in there, but everybody is hating on one another. And what I like about Nikira is that she was actually buying from, I'm not gonna say her competition, but she was like, you know, supporting everybody else. Like, why the fuck can't we do that for everything? Like, we all selling the same thing. We all chasing the bag.
Mm-hmm.
What's the issue?
I feel like people are full of shit when it comes down to our own people. But and another thing is, we'll wear Nike and fucking Polo.
I
and all
was
this
just
other
about
shit,
to say that.
and we can't fucking support our own. For instance, shout out to Vital Armor. My cousin Benjamin Davis, he has his own clothing line. If you want to get some female and women clothes, go to vitalarmor.com. But yeah, I feel like we rather support these motherfucking people that's out here with the big corporations than to support the independent black person.
Which you are absolutely right. Which is, it sucks because we're talented dude.
Right, we trying to get this podcast off the ground. This is an independent black-owned podcast, and we have 8 sponsors. Why the hell do we just have 5 subscribers on YouTube?
I mean, that takes time.
It takes time, but everybody be on YouTube.
It takes time. What? That's just like that's the honest truth. It takes time. You can't rush. Time. I'm not gonna say you can't rush popularity. You can't rush fame. You can't rush this stuff. This shit takes time.
Yeah, it takes time, but at the same time, you know how many people in the world again be on YouTube. For instance, I'm gonna give you an example, right? As much as I be on my phone promoting the podcast, and like when I set the podcast up for it to go to Spotify and YouTube and all this other shit, they ask me for tags. So basically, tags are like when people are on YouTube or on Spotify and there's other stuff. When they type in what they type in, like say for instance, somebody type in the Joe Budden podcast, and they scroll under, and under it you're gonna see similarities too. If you see our podcast, why do you just don't click on it?
Because people are not gonna do that because we're not. I guess you want to say popular, big name or whatever. Like we're little people. Down here, you may be 6 foot something, but we're still little people.
Right. Mm-hmm. No, I agree.
We're down here with the little ants and whatnot.
Dara's her name, right?
Yes, Dara.
Okay, Dara. I know. Yeah, I agree. She's right, but it's just like it just goes back to say, like, as far as supporting your own, you got to support your own before you support anybody else out here.
Yeah, but 9 times out of 10 people is not going to support little businesses because guess what? You're not name brand. Most people are actually like
they don't support you until you get up there.
Exactly, because they're scared of being judged. Like, let's say if you know come out with some sneakers or whatever, but they're not name brand, and therefore people are going to judge you, and people are afraid of being judged. Mm-hmm. But yet turn around and promote like, oh, I don't give a fuck what nobody say about me. Obviously you do. You do.
I don't give a fuck. That's why I don't edit this shit.
Everybody on here know me, so
I don't edit this podcast for nothing.
You see how I came on my live? I have on a sweater. My hair look crazy. My hood is on. First of all, I got this big behind pimple that looks like a mole on my face. Like, you know me, I don't care.
They can't see it because the damn, what's the name, the comments.
No, they can't see it. I can't see it.
Okay. Well, shit, you know I'm old. I don't know about this technology shit like you do. But
I did
yeah.
get my phone on Do Not Disturb.
This just goes to say,
you know what?
support
This
your
one,
own.
wait, this one goes out to Darren because me and her had like a conversation about this before. How do you feel about the word "bae"? Why not? Why?
Because it's overused.
I told somebody not to call me that because it's like AIDS. You're using it on everybody.
Okay.
No, true shit. Like,
Where did we get that word from to start using it?
I have no idea, but it kind of like just rolls off the tongue. You feel me? Like you instantly just say "bae." Like who says "baby" nowadays?
I think, don't white people say bae? And we just took it from them.
I don't know who says it or not. I don't know who that is, but I don't know who says it.
Yeah, I hate that word too. Somebody called me, a female called me that word like 2 months ago, and I had to change my number. But yeah.
Yeah, no, the word "bae" it's really like overused on multiple people. So I am right. It's like AIDS. Everybody uses it.
Yeah, bae is like AIDS, and oatmeal is like herpes.
We not having back on this. We not having back on this herpes thing. Like we can't. We can't. That's a dub for me. It's a no for me, dog.
Hey man, it's what it is, right?
No.
It's what it is.
Nah. Negative.
So, yeah.
That's why I be forever talking about some love. I always hit somebody with a love, but I don't believe it my damn self.
When you tell somebody, when you tell a person that you're in a relationship, if you're in a relationship with if you're in a relationship with a person, and you say that you love them, do you mean it? And if you mean it, how do you mean it?
Yo,
Nah, fuck that. We gonna talk tonight.
For me, if I'm gonna say the word, then I mean it, obviously.
Okay, so with that, you just said if you're gonna say the word, you mean it.
Mm-hmm.
So at what point do you know if you're in love with a person?
When I give like my all to a certain individual, like if you get my attention, if you have me like emotionally, like mentally, and all the extra leaves at the end of every word, then yeah, like that's like pretty love. Especially if you're like my best friend, I can talk to you about everything. If I can gossip with you, then that's a plus.
Yeah.
Shout out to my boo who's invisible because I don't have one, so you know.
You got niggas in Jersey and tight.
Hey, yeah. Cut it out. So do people just say I love you just to shut the other person up? Or just to make the other person feel good about like the relationship or whatever?
I think they do, and if they do, then that's basically you're wasting their time.
Okay, so can you be in a can you say I love you to somebody and then eventually fall in love with them? Like you don't mean it when you say it, but eventually like it happens.
If you gonna say it, if you gonna say it, you better mean it, because don't tell me what I want to hear. Tell me what I need to hear.
Well then. 2 seconds.
Tell me what I need to hear. Don't tell me what I want to hear. Right, actions speak louder than words.
You are absolutely right. Ding, ding, ding. Other part of this life is if you go to eat. I lied. No, don't. But
She's gonna be done with that advertising by the time this podcast is over.
I swear to God, I am. But no, some real shit. Like I really feel like, for me, if I'm gonna say it, I obviously mean it. And if not, we all should debate. Like, don't tell me shit. Period.
Yeah, because we run it down.
Well,
Oh, I thought he was talking to you.
oh, see? It's pink.
See, I thought he was talking to you. That's why I just said.
Oh, gosh.
Okay, so if I love you and I'm in love with you, at what point in the relationship do you say it and mean it again? Like, everybody has their definitions of being in love with somebody. But at the same time, you gotta say it and you gotta mean it. Because don't tell me that you're in love with me and then turn around if we have an argument a few months into the relationship, or a few weeks into the relationship.
I just died.
And
Wait
your
a
ass
second.
is ready to leave.
Okay, I'm back.
I agree. Yo, we gonna have she gonna be our number one fan for this podcast because she putting in work.
Kadira?
Yes.
That's because she at work right now. So she ain't got shit else to do.
Right. She said you was dying.
I was not. And you see, he still gonna keep talking like that's not love.
Shit.
That's not sisterly brotherly love. He really sat there and watched me die.
Didn't die.
So being that you say that you love me like I'm your sister or whatever.
Yeah, I do. I just didn't know it was that serious.
I really almost died just now. You feel me?
I apologize.
Exactly.
I didn't be like, so anyway, shit. I was...
I think there's no time.
I did look over, like...
You looked over, but still kept talking.
I looked over, like... I took a pause. And I was just like, okay.
What? For
because
like 2 seconds.
I apologize, sis.
I'm a little confuzzled. That is my word. Signed and stamped. Anyways, I think there's no timeline on when that feeling hits.
Yo, stop gassing her. Don't do that. It wasn't like that. And as many times as I've been golfing and she ain't pat me on my back or anything like that.
That's what she's been golfing since I've been here. I've been here since like 7-something. What time is it? All right then. I don't know what time it is. That's why I didn't say it.
There's no timeline on when that. What you mean you don't think there's a timeline?
Pause for the dead homies.
Yo, alright, bet. Hey, look, rest in peace to my nigga Warren too, man. I shout him out on their podcast. Keep his memory alive.
Shout out to Tupac, Biggie.
Shout out to Pac, Big,
Nip.
Rest in peace, Nip.
Hey, y'all, this is getting real long.
Oh! That's another thing. So, at what point do we really give a fuck about these artists that pass away?
You don't. To be honest, most people, they care about an artist once they die. In all honesty. Like, I'm going to be completely honest with you. When whatever his name is.
Tentacion?
Yeah, him. When he died, that's when I started listening to his music. No bullshit.
I only listened to one song. That was that sad shit. And because he was upstairs crying all the damn time listening to it.
Was he really?
Yeah.
Destiny was crying too.
What was it about that kid, man?
Yo, and I'm just being honest. Like, I did not.
Pause. What?
I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. What did we say? what did we say? Oh,
Tentacion. What the hell?
That's his name?
Yeah, XXX Tentacion. So what is what's the pause about?
No, I think she was saying, wait, that's his name? Not saying. I think.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, what the hell we say?
First of all,
But,
she probably said pause to me because I said.
What's the yeah? That's like
I didn't know that neither.
Tentacion, yeah.
I thought it was something completely different.
Nipsey, right?
Mhm.
I've been fucking with Nip since goddamn 8th grade.
Mhm.
So I consider myself a real fan, but I don't like these fucking fans out here that's just all of a sudden posting his shit on Instagram and all of a sudden that's fans of his.
People only listen, honestly, to be completely honest with you, people only like fuck with somebody really hard. But it does. But people only fuck with somebody really hard once they die. That's it. That's just true shit, honestly. Oh, another topic. Because I have somebody, he's a friend up here too, who doesn't like Tupac or Biggie. Neither on music. He don't like Tupac or Biggie. Like,
this is what you asked me last week.
Yeah. First of all, I feel like if you don't like Tupac, instantly you have to like Biggie. Or if you don't like Biggie, instantly you have to like Tupac. Like, you can't just
you
not
don't
like
Biggie and Tupac. You're not for the culture of music.
First of all, you don't belong on this earth. Shots fired.
Pow.
Okay? No, I'm serious. Like, I really feel like if you don't like one, you gotta like the other. Like, you can't just not like both. What's wrong with you? But yet, y'all sit here and promote all these non-rappers that you know what? Let me take that back. I don't really listen to him.
And you from Jersey.
I don't listen to Jay-Z. What does that mean? I don't listen to Jay-Z.
So, okay, let me ask you this.
Burley.
Where do you put Big and Pac on your 5?
They all the way at the top, fam. Oh, they.
But my thing is, yeah, they all the way at my top, on my top too. But yeah, I'm from New York.
No, he was talking about you. Was talking about He said so. He like Young Thug.
Oh, she talking about Homeboy.
Who?
Dude that was talking about Big and Pac.
Oh no. He likes XXX, whatever that homeboy name, and then he likes Young Boy.
NBA Young Boy.
Yeah.
NBA Herpes. Whatever his name is.
I don't necessarily care.
Fuck out of here.
He likes him, but in all honesty,
Moneybag Yo type shit.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, okay.
In all honesty, like I said, like I feel like if you don't like Biggie, you have to like Pac, and if you don't like Pac, you gotta like Biggie. But they really at the top. Like you can't say you go throughout your whole entire day, your whole 24 hours, not listening to either Pac or Biggie.
You don't listen to Pac and Biggie. There's something fucking wrong with you. It's just like, how could you not? I don't care if you listen just to Juicy and fucking hit him up. Like, that's...
I listen to Give Me the Loop probably like every day.
I listen to fucking 10 Crack Commandments almost every day. That's my shit. That's my shit. I listen to that, like how 50 Cent said and Get Rich or Die Trying. Trust, rule number 5. I think it was rule number 5. Show no love, love will get you killed. Like those, like he had rules of selling crack, just how Big had rules of what's the name. I'm not comparing them to, but
all right, just probably not every day, but probably not every day.
But look, he listened to Kevin Gates. He listened to Snoop.
I listen to Kevin Gates too, though.
But he listened to Kevin Gates all day, every day.
Now you got that. Didn't Kevin Gates? Wait.
Snoop. I fuck with Snoop.
Why the fuck do Gates feel like he need to sing in every goddamn song?
When the hell did he become a Muslim? Is my question.
You know, that ain't got shit to do with it, man. Okay. Hey, yeah, that ain't got shit to do with me.
Kevin Gates before jail.
He said not every day, so you wrong. And
anytime I'm in a party with you on the game, bro, you even fucking with Snoop, you fucking with Gates, you fucking with shit. 9 times, majority of these country ass niggas out here.
You know what somebody said to me? Like,
you know your shit because you fuck with. Hold on, sis.
Mm-hmm.
You know your West Coast shit too. So you fuck with West Coast. You fuck with your West Coast shit. I'm not. You know, I ain't trying to discredit you on nothing that you listen to. But
I'm not discrediting nobody and what they listen to. You feel me? I don't discredit nobody or what they're listening to. I'm just saying is that this new generation of music is trash.
Tradash.
However, it does get you in the mood to like really like go fuck shit up.
Hey, look, I said last week on this podcast I only listen to 3 fucking artists that's out here locally.
One.
And she listens to one.
One.
But
wait, you gotta run down your 3.
Oh. Mine is Mion. His name is Damian Price, but he go by Mion. Number 2, Eli Kumar. Number 3 is Dice the Wish Boy. They got a Charlotte. Check them out on YouTube.
I got EP fingers.
And you have your one. Who you listen to too?
Oh,
who's that?
My homeboy, who's not really my homeboy, whatever, because he always got some issues going on. But regardless of the fact, check him out. You never know, you may like his music, but it's OGG, the greatest. You might like
heard that name somewhere. Has he said that name last week? And saying it again makes me think. I probably heard that shit. Yes, thank you. But yeah, 9 times out of 10, half these goddamn songs out here, like, okay, for example, with this whack shit that's out here. With this whack, because my sister, and you put me on to this snitch ass nigga.
Don't be petty.
You put me on to this snitch ass nigga.
Who, 6ix9ine?
Yeah.
First of all, let me tell you, at first I did not like 6ix9ine. I did not like 6ix9ine whatsoever. I'm like, who is this? Like, why he yelling so much? I know his throat hurt. He in the damn studio just yelling for no reason. Like, And then after a while, I'm like, you know what? This is really a banger. Like, I really have to go out to go.
I'm gonna tell you what happened, right? Everybody that's listening to this on the podcast, and everybody that's watching us on Facebook Live, and we're gonna try to do Facebook Live every week.
Every Monday.
Every Monday. So tune in every Monday. But this is how I got started listening to this snitch ass nigga because of my sister. She came down here to visit. And I was like, yo, sis, I had already told my sister, I was like, yo, I'm going to take you out to eat. We going to get there and go to Cheddar's on University. You don't eat in there no more because I don't know what their sanitation rate is no more. So, fuck them. We driving down University. Went to go see Moms real fast. Then we go. And while we driving, she was like, yo, you ever heard of this shit before? I was like, nah. I was like, who this? And then she just turned it on. I said, okay, this shit slap. But the nigga's trash. And it's like, you got niggas out here that's trash as fuck. But they can stay on beat. You're an asshole. So, what are you doing?
I'm out here reliving. Yo, I'm reliving the damn, the day. Like, the heck?
Oh, bet. Say less.
Got it.
So, yo, I'm like, yo, what the fuck is, like, who the fuck is this nigga? They're like, yo, who the fuck is this nigga? Yo, that's some nigga named 6ix9ine. Oh, what? Alright, this song might be a little hard. I fuck with this shit a little bit. So, when the nigga started snitching, she's nowhere to be found. I call her phone at least goddamn 10 times like, oh, what's up with your mans? Like, what your man's doing? I can't even get my sister on FaceTime. But
first of all, cut that off. Time's out. Nobody can get me on the phone, you feel me? If you call, text me, SOS, send a letter in the little jar bottle, whatever. If you send a note with the owl, the Batman signal. Did I say that? I don't think I did. If you try to telephone me through the toilet, because I learned that off of a show off of Netflix, by the way. Hey, yeah, if you telephone me through the toilet, guess what? You still not gonna reach me.
Telephone me through the toilet?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I like that.
Whatever. Like, you're not gonna reach me. In all honesty, like, I do not answer the phone. I rarely text back. I don't even call back. If I say I'm going to call you, do not believe me. I am not calling you back.
Yeah, that's why I'm not pressed when you say I'm going to call you back.
Some people do, and be all up in their feelings. But I'm like, I already let you know that I'm not shit. I don't call back.
So at what point of this podcast are we ever going to start saying names? Because I feel like it's a name that needs to be brought up right now.
Whose name?
One of my cousins.
Oh, yo. No?
No?
I mean, sure, that's your cousin, not mine. No, I don't care. Yeah, I know.
I knew it, too. I knew she can't be reached for shit unless she been shot. So, I mean, do you consider, if you had a family member that you ain't talked to in about 14 years, maybe longer than that, and then your podcast start popping, and you get a message saying, yo, fam, I want to be a guest on your shit, what would your reaction be?
Sure, why not? Because guess what? We raw dog all combos. We just don't get right names. So, all the conversations is legit. Just
Jarrell Cooper, if you want to come on this podcast, we do this shit every Monday. That's the name that we just said. And this is tagged on my live, so I know you're going to see it.
Well, he's from Rainbow, but however, I don't know what time it is, so, but...
Yeah, this
is about to come to an end?
This is going to come to an end. And if I didn't fuck the damn shit up, we would have been at an hour. But we reached 39 minutes and some seconds.
Well, technically we didn't, but...
on this podcast episode, should we say.
You need to get better.
I'm going to get better by next week.
On the podcast actual app. This is not an app.
I'm going to get better because if we do this on the laptop, the whole shit is gonna freeze up, and then it's not gonna get posted. So this is why I do it on the phone. But shout out to everybody that was tuning in on Facebook Live. You hear this on Spotify. You hear this on YouTube. You hear this on iHeartRadio. Apple Podcasts. Dara, I know you have...
She's my best friend. I'll let her know when we get off there. Because I'm going to FaceTime.
No, hold on. I know you have... What's the name? I'm sorry, sis. I know you have an iPhone. I know you have Apple Podcasts. So if you can, please go rate this podcast. Rate. R-A-T-E.
Not rape. R-A-P-E.
Not rape. We don't support that shit. Go rate it. Go like, share, subscribe. Everybody else that has an Android, sorry for you. But please go on YouTube and like, share, subscribe to the podcast. We have 5 subscribers so far. Hopefully, we get up to our goal is what? For YouTube. Since we have 5 right now.
I don't know, there's a few hundred.
At least 100. 100 by the end. What?
This month. This month's almost over.
100 by 2000 by December 31st.
Don't be looking at me like that.
2019. Shout out
I'm throwing
to
this
everybody.
I
Fuck with y'all. Salute.